Hey Libra, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so let's jump into your mid-month reading. This is going to be April 15th to May 15th. All right. Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Libra signs. And keep in mind, guys, I always say this, but the energy that I'm picking up on, it could be your energy, or it could be the energy of someone around you or an environment around you. What is going on for my Libras? I feel like most of the people I've been reading for lately have been Libras. So let's see if this coincides with what I've been seeing. All right, and guys, I was kind of like sick of my whole like past, present, and future thing that I was doing for a while. But then I started missing it, so I want to get back to it. So we're going to do that again. All right. This deck I'm about to use, guys, is Light Seers Tarot. What is going on with Libra? Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, so we have your past, your present, and we have your future. Okay, guys. So the energy that we have here is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is when we're no longer emotionally invested in something, or there's just something that we simply need to leave behind because your soul just didn't want it. Now, there's something here where I feel a person, it's like they're trying to manifest new things in their life, but there's something or someone who keeps trying to hold on to something, whether it's you or someone around you, someone's trying to hold on. Okay, now you guys see how when I shuffle, I flip it because people go absolutely nuts when they see reversals. Guys, as a tarot reader, some reversals, you want them. There's a lot of cards that mean pain. They mean betrayal. They mean loneliness. They mean confusion. So when you have it upside down, you don't have pain. You don't have betrayal. You don't have loneliness. Okay, so please keep that in mind. All right, guys. So let's go into your past. So the first three cards we have, Strength card, Page of Swords, and then we have the, what is this? The World card in the reverse. So this is fighting. This is arguing. This is a sense of someone feeling debilitated by something that really needs to end, something that really needs to be closed out. All right, so let's see why these cards are here. So let's start with the Strength card. Why is the Strength card reversed? We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So there's something, it's interesting because there was something that was debilitating, and I feel like you guys had to take an approach to something where you were just thinking very logically. You knew you had to be very self-sufficient in a decision that you were making. So it's like something takes a very good turn. And it's like you allow for something great to happen in your life, and there's something you're no longer worrying about. But whether it's you or someone else, someone just feels kind of debilitated. So maybe this is happening at a time where you're like going through a lot of shit. Okay, but this is something that does turn out being very good for you. So with the Page of Swords in the reverse, guys, it could be you guys removing yourselves from a situation that you were involved in some way, shape, or form, or it could be you having kind of like a harsh sense of communication with somebody. All right, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse coming out again. And the Moon card. So you guys become extremely enlightened about something. You know, you have complete clarity on what needs to happen here. And even though it's hard for you to let something go, you do. For some of you, maybe this is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Maybe some of you got cheated on. Someone played a person, but someone had to move away from something that wasn't working. And it's just like, I feel as though what it was that you found out, or the clarity that came to you, that's what could have been painful. So it could have been amazing, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune that you got out of this, because it could have been, you know, a crappy situation, whether, you know, you were making it crappy or someone around you was making it crappy. All right, so why is this World card in the reverse? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy. But it's like, I still feel as though, you know, even though you guys know you have to move away from something, there's still a very strong emotional attachment to this. And it's something that I feel like you guys feed into, where There's a lot of arguing here, or maybe it's just like you catch yourself thinking in a way that you shouldn't. Okay, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, if you guys are having that sort of mindset, you're thinking in a conflicted way, you're thinking in a self-limiting way. Maybe there's something that you just don't want to move forward with, or something that you're really just fighting and battling within yourself. All right, for some of you, maybe you let something go because a person couldn't be trusted. All right, maybe somebody was manipulating you, maybe you were doing that to somebody else, but regardless of who's doing what, you guys have this, this inner standing of this, this isn't going to work out. I have to leave this behind. Okay. I feel like it could have been difficult. At this point, even if, in the present moment, even though you guys may be in a position where you're hurt or bothered, I feel like you are putting the highest wall up against who or what you had to cut out. Your present energy right now, we have the King of Swords reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Four of Pentacles. All right, so you guys are being extremely protective over yourselves and whatever this is. Why is this King of Swords reversed? We have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Sun card. All right, so because you're able to stand your ground with this and just be so cut off towards something and just completely turn your back on it, you have so much that comes in, and it's at a point where even if you feel like things are heavy, there's about to be some sort of breakthrough where you guys truly feel like you can breathe. But yeah, you're literally turning your back on the betrayal, on the bullshit, on anything that was hard for you guys, on anyone that you couldn't trust. Now, this Lovers card reversed is your central energy, so this is what everything is going to tap into. So the main energy is you guys having thoughts on what it is that you're releasing and what can't be there no more. We have the Two of Pentacles. And you have the Emperor. So you guys know what needs to be done, but you're still kind of weighing out these options. There's something that you know isn't working in a good way. You already have the clarity and the understanding. But I feel like you guys are really, really in your heads. You guys are going back and forth. And, Spirit is saying that you need to take the Emperor approach. You need to do what's necessary, not what's necessarily easy. Okay? Because I feel like the easy thing for you guys right now is to kind of ignore things and delay cutting something out and, just kind of pretending and playing house for a little bit, because that will make your present self, not worry so much. But in reality, what your soul needs is for you to rip this out of your life. Okay? So there is definitely a need for protection. If this situation, this person, this environment, if you're being asked for money or being asked to invest, anything like that, don't do it. Hold everything there. Your soul wants no part in this. And whether you try to manifest this or someone else, it's just not going to be what you hoped for it to be. Why is this Four of Pentacles here? We have the Empress card. And we have the Knight of Cups. So this could be something that has to do with the Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But I feel as though you guys are really, really being reserved towards someone who is making some sort of offer to you for a new beginning. Someone's sitting there like, yo, baby, I got these roses for you. Things are going to be great. But in all actuality, you're sitting here like, look, you're thinking about going back to this, but at the end of the day, with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, it doesn't happen. So that doesn't mean that you hurt any less, or you feel any less, or someone hurts any less. You just know you can't go back to that. But you just have to be careful, because I feel like something is going to be presented in such a kind and gentle way, but I just don't feel a gentle energy from it. Okay, I think it's going to look like that. You guys decide to turn your back on this in order for you to expand and do new things. Now, with you guys turning your back on this, no matter how hard it is, there's something that you're really celebrating here, and it really, really empowers you. If there's any sort of, again, loss that you feel at all, that subsides, almost immediately. Okay, so that's your present moment. So looking at the future, guys, we have the Six of Wands reversed, Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Cups. So you know that you weren't going to be successful with something, and there's a sense of patience as you build this new thing coming in. There's a lot of strong water energy here, guys. We have the Queen of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Page of Cups. The Moon card itself has a lot of water energy as well. So if you guys aren't dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, then what you really need to focus on is what do you need to do to be emotionally stable right now, to be fluid within your emotions, to be able to sleep in peace. What has been disrupting your peace, and what do you need to do to get that peace back? Okay. All right, so why is the Six of Wands reversed? We have the Seven of Cups, okay? And this is Light Seers Tarot, by the way. I don't know if I said that. And we have the Six of Pentacles, so you're now balanced. Like, yeah, this wasn't successful, but it wasn't meant to be. It was all an illusion anyways, all right? So you're balanced without it. You guys just have to be gentle with yourselves. All right. And, you know, I don't know what the theme is today, maybe because we're in new moon energy. So this is going to be when we're, you know, looking at the shadow aspects of ourselves and looking in the mirror at the parts of ourselves that we're uncomfortable with and facing it. Okay. And acting accordingly. So it's like, I'm not going to sit here and hate myself, but what do I need to do to adjust myself so that I'm happier with what I'm exuding into this world? All right. So there's a need for you guys to be patient, to be gentle, because again, the energy that I keep seeing in the readings that I'm doing today and just the readings I've done like this week is that people really need to focus on where it is that they want to be. They're focusing on the present moment, which is good. You want to live in the present, but you also want to have some sort of idea of where you're going and be realistic of how you're going to get there. If you want to be this, or if you want to be at a certain point, if you want to make a certain amount of money, if you want a certain kind of love with the life that you're living right now, will you realistically get that? And I think that that's where the pain and the discomfort could come in, because you could be realizing, no, I haven't been dealing with the right person or the right environment or someone who genuinely cares. You know, it's just, it hasn't been adding up like that. So why is the Seven of Pentacles here? We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. And we have the Five of Swords. So it's a lot, Libra, because I feel as though you guys are really in your heads about this. And in most cases, when the Hanged Man in the reverse comes up, this shows someone who's like out of their element. So usually when I see this card, I'll say, whoa, you know, something about this isn't right. You know, you need to change things right away. But I think the thing with you guys, and this is just me feeling off of spirit, this is not even in the cards. I feel as though you guys may feel out of your element because you were so complacent. Keyword complacent. Not necessarily excited or where you needed to be. You were just complacent. You were just kind of going with the motion. If you guys have seen, if you guys haven't seen this yet on Netflix, this is a perfect example. I think the show's called Unorthodox on Netflix. Holy shit. Basically the beginning, the whole religious, you know, it's like an Orthodox Jew, but it's an incredible story. So she grows up in this, you know, this setting, and it's, you know, when she decides to kind of explore the outside world, this is her, the Hanged Man in the reverse. But it's not because the outside world is bad, it's because she doesn't know any better, or because she hasn't been exposed to different. So I feel like you guys feel like something is forced because you're slightly out of the element that you were in, but it doesn't mean that you're out of your element. Okay, huge difference. So you guys just have to adjust to the change. And Libra, you guys are prone to thinking way too damn much. So get out of your head and know that this is something that had to be done. Get comfortable with the discomfort until you're actually, you know, comfortable fully. So yes, there's conflict, but I feel like the conflict is within yourself. There was something that was just bad judgment. And Libra, the universe is just requesting a whole new move for you guys. This is the path that you need to take. All right, this Fool card here. This is someone that is naively excited about what they're getting into. And in this case, I don't want to say naive as in dumb or inexperienced. I want to say that it's going to be something that is so exciting that you're going towards that there's no time to think about what can go wrong. Just enjoy the moment. Okay. And again, I know that when we go towards new things, or we're starting new hobbies, new jobs, new love situations, whatever, we can be prone to thinking about, you know, this person could leave me tomorrow. What if they wake up and don't love me? What if, you know, this boss doesn't think I'm up to par? Just do the best that you can and enjoy every single day. Okay, that's how I'm looking at love now, because it's just like I used to be anxious in the past as well. And now it's just like, you know what? If I love this person, they love me, I'm going to soak in every moment while I'm living in that moment. If we break up tomorrow, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Okay? The last card that you guys have, Page of Cups. Why is this Page of Cups here for you guys? we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so stand your ground, Libra, because there is a lot of healing that comes in. And this doesn't necessarily have to be from a recent heartbreak or a recent, fallout or anything recent. This could be something deeper within yourself. This could be childhood trauma. This could be, something that's kind of been on your mind for a while. Something that happened 10 years ago, but it still like haunts you to this day. There's deep healing. You just got to give yourself a chance to get out of the life that you knew before, and don't necessarily hate this new life because it's unfamiliar. Embrace it because it's going to give you so much more peace. Okay, you guys, this is a time where you have to step out of your comfort zone, and it's showing that yes, there's going to be times where you're still healing, and I don't expect you guys to be over your things tomorrow. The healing takes time, but just know that you have love and support around you, and that you're going to recover fully from whatever it is that you had to reject. You guys are in a very powerful place, and the attitude that you should have is, look, if I need to do bad, I could do that by myself. I don't need to do bad with you. Okay, so you guys are in a place where you're going to come out very powerfully. You just have to allow yourself. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm going to pull you some guidance cards. So I'm going to put the Light Seers Tarot away. I'm going to use another deck. This is Everyday Witch Tarot. My favorite deck at the moment. Fun fact, while I was moving, I ended up losing all my decks. I had like 70 of them. So I'm like, you know what? That's just spirit telling me I need new energy. Okay. All right, so what is going on here? What is the guidance that Libra needs right now? Okay. Let's look at these cards real quick. All right. So guys, again, this is what we're dealing with, this Tower moment. Okay. So there's a lot going on right now, guys. And for some of you, yeah, maybe you're dealing with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but I feel like right now, just emotionally speaking, and I want to be able to articulate myself in a way that you guys understand, because I feel like I've been having trouble talking the last few days. But with the emotions that I see coming out, I feel like a lot of it is surface emotions where it hasn't been internalized quite yet and explained in the best way or shown in the best way. I feel like right now there's a lot that you guys could be feeling, but I don't want you guys to be prone to reacting to it too quickly. I'm like looking for a way to explain this. I know that you guys understand me though deep down. Kind of like when, let's say we're in a relationship that we knew it was doomed, we knew it was over, and we had been trying to find a way out of it. So let's say like one day we hear that that person had cheated on us or something, but before hearing this, we knew we didn't want to be there. So it's like you find out and then you're just pissed and you're acting off of it. So it's kind of like, wait, take a moment. Yeah, I know you're upset, but like deep down, let's look at the core of your feelings. You don't even want this, so why are you even reacting to that? That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so it's like you're reacting, but you really have to think about the base and the core of this. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. It makes complete sense in my mind and in my heart. But what you're no longer building, your spirit is thanking you for this. Your soul wanted no part in this anymore. Okay. For some of you, you were in a situation with someone, maybe it was a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe this had to do with business, but somebody was just playing another person. There was some sort of injustice, and it's difficult because you were closely tied to this person or this thing. So, I feel you guys, I really, really do. But we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse again, so that card keeps coming up for you guys, where the universe is going to replenish anything that, you don't have or that you feel you're losing. All right, we have the Two of Wands. So despite how you guys are feeling, your soul is having a fucking party. Your soul is having a ball. So you could be crying you could be crying your eyes out at night, but wipe your tears and find your soul in the next room taking tequila shots and calling all their friends and having a celebration. Finally, my human got rid of this bullshit. Okay. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So things are changing heavily because of something that wasn't successful. This thing was not meant to be successful. You have the Nine of Swords where you guys are giving yourselves more shit than what you need to. Libra, get out of your head. Okay? Seriously, get out of your head, guys. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Whether you see this or not, you just won the lottery. By this not working out, you just were set up for something incredible to come in. It's showing that it's a blessing that this didn't work out. All right, with the Page of Swords, stop bullshitting. Be honest with yourself. Okay, because you guys are in your head, but you need to just be your own best friend. Don't lie to yourself. Give yourself the advice that your most critical friend would give you. You know, that friend that it's like you love them because they're honest, but you hate their ass because they're honest. What advice would they give you during this? And go by that. You know, take the advice of someone who's emotionally detached from this and go for it. Because this was just a mistake. A lot of you are stuck saying, oh, fuck, this didn't work out. I feel like shit. Not even realizing that the Ten of Cups is right behind it. Okay? This is what you guys have. You need to see it for what it is. Okay? So this is all Ten of Cups energy here. You guys have that going for you. It's just something wasn't working out. And guys, this is going to be the sort of thing where with this Tower card, with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Temperance card, you can delay this as much as you want. But eventually, if you don't do what needs to be done, the universe is going to come in and do the work for you. Okay? And it's going to seem like a slap in the face if it's the universe doing it. So just do what you need to do. Your soul is very happy with where it's at right now. Okay? All right, Libra. So very interesting reading. If this resonated with you guys, you could always send donations. Everything is in the description below. It just helps to keep the channel going. I know this is a crazy time. We're on this Corona time. But I love you guys so much. If you need a personal reading, all of that information is in the description as well on my website. Guys, I have a same-day reading option. So if you need to hear from me quickly, get that. You'll hear from me within 24 hours of that purchase. But you guys follow me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. You can also follow me on Twitter, Bruja Shit. Take care. I love y'all.